All right, today we have the pleasure of speaking with Joel and Luke Smallbone, the driving forces behind the compelling new Lionsgate film, Unsung Hero. This poignant drama, directed and written by Joel Smallbone, chronicles the real-life struggles and triumphs of the Smallbone family as they migrate from Australia to America in pursuit of a fresh start amid some financial collapse. Faced with immense challenges, their journey underscores the power of faith and family in the face of adversity. Joel and Luke, thank you for joining us, and let's get into the heart of this story.
Good day to you, man. Thank you for having us.
All right. Joel, you not only directed, but you also co-wrote the screenplay for Unsung Hero. How did your own personal experiences influence the story and the way you portrayed the characters' emotional journeys?
Yeah, well, man, if you want to have an expensive therapy session, play your own dad in a movie. That'll really sort of stir up some things from your past. But a very worthy one, man. Luke came up with the idea in 2020. We've been sharing about this story since really the beginning of the band as sort of a pay-it-forward child advocacy moment in the show. And when he came up with the idea and called a producer, said, what about developing this into a movie? I thought, wouldn't that be novel if I actually played our dad in the film? And then, you know, co-directing and co-screenwriting with Richard Ramsey sort of came later. But it's been a magical and very worthwhile experience. Our heart in art, if you will, or art, as you say, is to share stories that are as close to our own hearts as possible. And by doing that, reaching out into other people's worlds and into their homes and into their lives. It's almost the closer we go to our own heart, the further we're reaching into others. And that's what this story is really. This is about as close to home as one can possibly get when it comes to our story, yeah.
And music plays a huge role in both the film and your real-life family story. How did you integrate your musical background into the film's narrative? And what impact do you think it has on the audience's experience?
Yeah, well, I mean, for Joel and I, that's what our day job, as we call it, is as a band called For King and Country. And so music is kind of what we've grown up doing. Obviously, our dad, you talked a little bit about his story. He was a concert promoter in Australia. So music has been in our lives from the very, very beginning. And so we moved over in the early 90s. So yes, music as far as, you know, Seal or Rod Stewart or Jesus Jones, it's in the movie, as well as that's the stuff that it impacted us. And that's what it kind of propelled us to wanting to do music. And I think when it comes to the heartbeat and what we want people to take away, I think that, this film is about the power of family. I mean, Mother Teresa says this: if you want to change the world, and we all do, we already know that, if we want to change the world, we need to go home and love our families. Yeah. And our hope is that fathers will go home and say, hey, I want to be a better dad. I hope that mothers out there that see this film recognize that some of the invisible tasks and things that they do, they matter. They're shaping the next generation. They're impacting people. And so when we have people like John Locke or Terry O'Quinn joining the film, or you have Candace Cameron Bure, DJ Tanner, or Lucas Black from the Fast and Furious coming and supporting this film, we're so grateful, because it really feels like it validates this story about family and the power of family. Yeah.
Joel, Luke, thank you two for joining me this morning. It's a really inspiring film. I'm kind of excited to have people go out and check it out. So thank you guys for joining me.
Thanks for having us, Danny. And just so the marketing people don't shoot us,
okay,
it's in 2,300 screens starting tonight, 2,800 screens starting tomorrow for what we're calling Family Day. And you can go to unsunghero.movie.
We planned that.
To get tickets. Thanks for having us, man.
Thank you too. Unsung Hero. Go check it out, my friends.